Welcome, my fellow Virgos, Sun, Moon, or Rising. One of the reasons why I'm doing a Virgo reading right now is I'm a Virgo Sun, and I've gone through some very difficult things in the month of January going into February. And I know when I'm going through difficult things, I know many of you, because I feel like we're so like-minded, that you also are going through some difficult times. Just to let you know, I fell, which is like so random for me. Like I fell down the basement steps, I broke my foot, and like sprains and what have you. And then as I'm healing from that, my channel, Archangel Guidance, got hijacked by some Russian group. So I am sharing my daughter's channel, Jenny Love Tarot. Thank you, Jennifer, so much. And I know a lot of you have thanked her. So for those who are Jen subscribers, don't know me, I'm Sandy, also known as Archangel Guidance. You'll see it at the end of her name now. And for those who were subscribed to my channel, I know more and more of you are finding me. We're really trying hard to allow you to find me in some way. But yeah, so, I mean, it has been, you know, if it wasn't for bad luck, I would have no luck at all for January and February. And I like, never say those things. But it has, I mean, literally these hackers got my channel, they got my money, they got my email, they got my AdSense. I mean, you know, now I did get rid of them, though too late for the money. And my channel, I have no clue. YouTube is moving very, very slow. I don't know what's going on. So anyways, I'm still grateful that I'm able to post on Jen's channel. So I have to say, if there's any way you want to help me this month, a donation, small, I mean, it doesn't even matter, because literally they took all my money, or let's say you can't do donation, sharing the video, and I feel like that's going to help more and more, you know, my subscribers find me here. And of course, welcome to anyone new. You know, you're like, what kind of channel am I coming into? Anyway, so this is going to be for Virgo, and what I'm doing is I'm just looking to see what's going on. What's going on? Okay, let's go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to use 3 different decks. We're going to use Mother Mary. It's weird because I'm looking at the camera and it doesn't seem right to me. I hope it's okay. All right. For those who don't know me, I read through my guides. That's why sometimes you'll see, like, I'll say certain things about a tarot card that really is not the meaning. That's just because I'm going with what I feel I'm given. Okay, anyways, enough of me talking. Let's get into the reading. What's going on for Virgo, Mother Mary? Sun, Moon, and Rising, by the way. And some of you might just be intuitively guided to the reading because you may be going through a difficult time. Alright, we have Inner Child. Inner Child. It's so weird. It feels like my camera's backwards. I nurture the child within me through playfulness and self-care. Okay, we'll read that at the end and see what it all means. Alright, we're going to use the Gilded Tarot for any clarifying. And we're going to use the Tarot of Dreams for our main spread. So let's go ahead and get into that. Most of you know my cards are pre-shuffled before I come to the table, but I do like to give them a shuffle with you here also. Let's give them a cut. And again, what's going on for Virgo? What's going on for Virgo? Let's just say for the first 3 months of this year. Alright, I'm going to shuffle. We have the Page of Pentacles, so there's something we're learning. This is a period of time. I'll tell you something I learned, not to put all my eggs in one basket. Because, you know, that basket's taken away. Everything's taken away. So this is a learning period. This is a period, though, of potentially great knowledge. We have the wheel. Destiny. Maybe some of these challenges we're going through, maybe we're meant to. Look at this, the Fool. Brand new start. That's what I feel like I'm having, a brand new start. Interesting. Right with this wheel. So it's like the wheel turns. It's like I'm gaining this knowledge, and then the wheel starts to turn, and it offers a new beginning, a fresh start. Maybe that's just what it's all about for me. A fresh start. This is about taking a chance also. Like the Fool always takes a leap of faith. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, we have the Four of Pentacles. It's about your foundation. Your home. Can certainly be about your pentacles. Four of Pentacles being mirrored. Let me bring this down a little bit. I feel like my camera is acting weird. The Four of Pentacles being mirrored by the Page of Pentacles. You know, some of us are building a new foundation. And maybe we shouldn't be afraid of it. Maybe we should take a chance. You know, the Fool and the Inner Child are very similar type energies. That's why the Fool takes a leap, because, you know, he doesn't let fear, you're not even thinking about the fear of the past. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords. Well, that's exactly what happened to me. This is the Thief in the Night. That's exactly what happened. Thief came in the night, took my channel. Ten of Swords, that's exactly what it created. A lot of angst and agony and pain. Again, I'm using my situation, but, you know, whatever you're going through, I feel like this is just giving us an explanation of why. So it's interesting because the Seven of Swords, you know, it's almost like this Ten of Swords, for me, I feel like it's like almost like I didn't protect myself. You know, and then the Seven of Swords coming over the wheel, you know, even as difficult as this has been, maybe it is just about a fresh start. Because, you know, if the Seven of Swords is under the wheel, then that's part of the destined plan. You know, almost like our voice was meant to go in other directions. Keep going. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Well, there we are, right? Virgo. But also going to be a Capricorn or a Taurus. But I feel like, honestly, what she's out here for is... Because when I see the Queen of Pentacles, I don't know. I always think, like, this is someone who's a business owner or a leader. Or, you know, she has definitely learned how to make her pentacles. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is also someone who is able to read between the lines. She picks up those details that other people miss. You know, like if it's talking about me, it may be talking about my readings and how long they are. But it's because I am looking for those details that other people may miss. You know, and the Queen of Pentacles is being mirrored by the Knight of Swords. So I feel like in no way is it talking about like shutting your voice down. This Queen's looking right back. Almost like, I see you. And by the way, I did catch them. But that's what she's looking like. I see. Like, I can see you trying to take from me. And I feel like for some of you, it literally feels like, everything was taken. But I don't think that's what's going to last. Again, with the Fool, following the wheel, right? Destiny, taking a chance, moving forward no matter what. We have the Devil card of Capricorn. And then we have the Ace of Wands following or coming under the Seven of Swords. Interesting, because I feel like this is saying, those who are against me will not succeed. Because the Ace of Wands is here for us. This ace is about inspired action. Almost like what was taken from me only inspired me to create more, right? It didn't stop me. I jumped right on my daughter's channel, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's saying the same for you guys. Like, definitely we've been dealing with something that is, again, like the thief in the night, untrustworthy energy, though we are meant to learn from it. And I am learning from it, as I feel like you're learning from it. The Ten of Swords can talk about like a repeat pattern. Like in my case, I didn't protect myself enough. But now I know, says the Fool, starting brand new. And then the Ace of Wands, inspired action. This is moving towards your desires and your passions. And it's not allowing anyone else to take them from you. They could take my channel, but they didn't take my talent, or they didn't take my clarity. And they didn't take, they can't take what's in me. We have the Queen of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Doesn't have to be there. We have the Three of Pentacles. How interesting, because that's what I was just feeling earlier. This is about your uniqueness and like what you bring to the table. Even if a million other people do the same thing you do, there's something special about the way you do it. This is also, I often feel like, where like-minded or soulmates like find us. How do I say this? Like, and when I say soulmates, I'm not even talking about love. I'm just talking about, like, I feel many of us here are soulmates. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like once we cross over, we're all going to connect again. And we're going to be like, wasn't that a wild trip, Sandy? You know what I mean? So as souls or spirits, I feel like, life is temporary. At least this lifetime. And then what do we got up here? We have the Eight of Cups. Boy, I'm starting to think, as difficult as this has been for me, I'm starting to think maybe, I don't know where the blessing's at yet. I just have to trust that there is a blessing in this whole situation. What am I holding? The Eight of Cups. Clearing of the emotional house. And I feel like it's like the energy of those who have like held us down, taken from us. And I feel like they may have really gotten us in an emotional place. But I feel like here, we're moving on from that. This is an 8. 8s always stand for a new beginning, but also about self. 8 is affinity, as above, so below. Especially with destiny here. And the Fool. So I feel like this is just saying that, like almost like I can't cry over spilt milk, right? Won't do me any good. It's better just to absorb it and move and move on from that, right? See what's in the next chapter. All right, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. We have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups and the inner child. Perfect. Because I feel like the Page of Cups is our inner child. Page of Cups is really the energy of, learning to love oneself. But learning to love oneself means that I'm also willing to allow myself to have experiences. We do have the Page that goes into the Queen over here. Maturity. Knight of Wands underneath that. All right, let's bring in the Gilded Tarot. Let's go over this. I know I'm saying me a lot, and I don't like to do that in a reading. But literally, I feel like I was called to do this reading because I feel like I'm not the only one who's going through something difficult. I'm not the only one is dealing or has dealt with someone who has taken from you, like stolen, right? And this Seven of Swords, it can be, it doesn't have to be money. It's just, it almost feels like a repeat pattern for some, just for some. Because the Ten of Swords can be that energy of submission, right? Submission. But I feel like, you know what? This is talking about, let's say, someone who, again, is taking unrightfully from us. This Queen's she's not gonna have it. Queen of Pentacles is not gonna have it. Especially if you're taking her pentacles. And then when I think of the Queen of Pentacles, I do think about career. Okay, let's give them a cut. I just saw the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I like that. It's our guardian angel. It means I feel like no matter what, we're still protected. All right. Wow, look at this. We have the Seven of Swords again, but this time it's in reverse. Hello. I feel like for the collective here, this is the overcoming of the Seven of Swords. This is the overcoming of someone or something that has been unjust and unright. And, this feels like the thief in the night getting caught. It's like they can't get past you because you can see it now. Again, it's like I was just saying, like keeping all my eggs in one basket. Maybe this is some of the things that we're learning. I love that Seven of Swords is in reverse because I feel like who's ever against us here, or let's say working against us, but maybe we don't even know it, or we do, but we haven't been able to do anything. Like this is them being revealed. All right, let's keep going. The Hierophant, right over the wheel. I feel like this is saying that we have to rise above. We have to rise above those who, again, try to come against us. Because crawling into their lower energy, lower vibration, do you know what I mean? Wouldn't do any good. Hierophant, this is about your belief system, your faith. I feel like this is saying trust that God has a plan in store for us, especially for those of us who have, like, something was taken. Like God has a plan in store. Just have to trust it. Okay, I'm going to trust that. Card of Taurus also. And then how beautiful, we have the Chariot. Now, let me tell you why I think this is really interesting. First of all, the Chariot is represented or let's put it another way, 2023 is represented by the Chariot in Tarot. What does that mean? Well, first of all, let's talk about the Chariot. And it's coming right over the Fool. And that tells me that whatever this Fool, again, we are the Fool, but whatever this Fool is beginning, that it's unlimited. It's unlimited. You know what I feel like? This is giving me hope, is what it's doing. Like, what once was, the whole month of January was just like hell. Well, it feels like it's all about to turn around. Unlimited potential. Card of Cancer also, I should say. But I feel like I can fly. I can fly in this energy. Nobody can hold me down. The only one who can hold me down in the Chariot is me. Because it really tells you, once you find that balance, and again, that's of the light and the dark, and I feel like I don't want to get pulled into their darkness, right? I don't even want to play their game any longer. I just want to move on from it, and that's what the Fool's doing. And sometimes it's accepting that changes are going to happen, right? Things are going to be taken, and what are we going to do with that energy? Are we going to let it just like, what's the word I want to use? Just stop us in our tracks? Or are we just going to keep moving? Keep creating. Keep loving, whatever it may be. Chariot also is telling me that that the Ten of Swords is coming to an end. That the hardship within the Ten of Swords, again, the Ten of Swords is like that dagger in the back over and over again. But to who's ever in this Seven of Swords. Listen, whatever your situation is, I feel like whoever this might be, I feel like their days are numbered as it relates to being able to get away, let's just say, with their energy. All right, let's keep going. All right, we have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have a Gemini moon. But this speaks about your voice, your truth. I feel like because it's mirrored by the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this Queen of Swords finds this energy. And then she uses that sword to cut it out. Just like I had to find the hackers on my computer, and I had to delete them. Well, hello, Hermit, card of Virgo. Definitely something to be learned through the difficult challenges that some of us have been facing. The Hermit is the energy of really going into the dark night of the soul. But the Hermit's really looking for clarity, right? He's looking for the light. But the Hermit realizes in this energy that he is the light. The wisdom of the Hermit. I feel like the Hermit is a wise old soul. And when I say old, I don't mean old in this lifetime. I just mean lifetime after lifetime. And look what the Hermit is illuminating. The Hermit is illuminating that thief in the night. Why is my camera back? It seems like my camera's backwards. It's weird. this video better. I have a feeling now, like, oh my gosh, what if this video doesn't turn out? But I'm just going to trust. Alright, we're going to go right over the Seven of Swords now. And the Ten of Swords. And the Queen. And I find it interesting, the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have Virgo. So, you know, and we're doing a Virgo reading. Almost like, you know, clarification. Beautiful. We couldn't ask for a better card to come out over the Seven of Swords. The Sun. Again, who's ever against us, the Sun is going to illuminate. Huh. You know, you can't hide in the sevens or in the Sun's energy. So if there's someone trying to hide, like what's done in the dark will come to the light. This is quite beautiful. So I feel like, I'm glad I did this reading because I feel like hardship is potentially now coming to an end. Also card of Leo, by the way. We got Virgo and Leo, neighbors, side by side. And then we have Cancer right up there, which is also, right? Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Look at this, another Leo card, the Strength card though. You know, coming over this Ten of Swords, what's it telling us? It's telling us that we can overcome this. It's literally telling us that we can overcome this. You know, it's like, yeah, it's been hard, right? But it's almost like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Another 8. We have the Two of Cups. Kind of came in reverse. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Also came in reverse. You know, first thing that I'm picking up with this Two of Cups in reverse is, you know, it's almost like maybe this is karmic. Because I feel like because the Two of Cups is in reverse, again, soulmate. But I feel like this is talking about on this line, this is some type of karmic lesson. Listen, maybe in a previous lifetime I ripped someone else off. And now I'm paying the price, right? But I want to learn from that. I want to learn from that so I can end that energy. So I feel like it's just, that's all it's saying is who I've been surrounding myself maybe or not, you know, or this person, not a soulmate energy, you know, a great lesson to learn, but I don't want to look at them like, you know, they're connected in that way. And then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Coming over the Devil, card of Capricorn, first of all. But I feel like this is saying, you know, the Knight of Cups is meant to bring in a cup of emotion, a cup of fulfillment. You know, that's this Knight's job, but it's in reverse. But I feel like all it's saying is, and, you know, can it talk about romance for some? Of course it can. We do have the Two of Cups here, but there's probably been like a pause in the action, so to speak, like the Hangman type energy. But first of all, I feel like I have to realize that this is talking about a relationship for some that did not work out. It could have been a karmic partner, and especially if they were like difficult to deal with. There's something great that you learned in that. Listen, I feel like once you deal with something like that and you see it and you understand it, it's not going to happen again. Or if someone comes towards you in that energy, you're going to know it. You're going to shut it down. Like me, like I'm not going, like I know what to look for now as it relates to like people trying to rip you off on your channel. So anyways, I feel like the Knight will still come in, but I feel like first maybe the lessons have to be learned. Again, I love the Sun over the Seven of Swords because I feel like whoever is that thief in the knife for you or me, they're not going to get away with it. They get, you know, like their actions are going to be illuminated. Another Knight. Knight of Wands. Now it's coming over the Ace of Wands. This is kind of beautiful. You know, yeah, the Knight of Cups is in, you know, kind of like on a pause. We have the Eight of Cups over here, so I feel like it's simply just saying we don't want to, you know, like bringing our past into our present won't serve us. Especially if this was a karmic relationship. The best thing I can do is learn from it so this wheel can start spinning again. The Hierophant says, keep your faith, trust. The Chariot says, we're about to open something with the Fool's energy that has unlimited potential for you. Queen of Swords can certainly speak about your own voice. Some of you, like myself, are working out of your home. And your voice is very important, right? But I also feel like this queen used her sword to cut the strings that attached her to the Seven of Swords. Now we have the Knight of Wands. So getting passionate about what is new. Right over the Ace. What is going on with my camera? Right over the Ace. And by the way, the Sun is right above this Knight. So this Knight is bringing in desire and passion and inspired action. It's a fast-moving energy. You know, that may say that everything, you know, like all the hardships are going to start changing and feel better and things are going to get better. The Empress, and then the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, well, kind of beautiful, because the Empress, with the Strength card above her and the Chariot mirroring her, is just talking about lessons are learned, right? And I don't allow it to keep me down. Quite the opposite. In the Empress's energy, she is creative. She's giving birth to her epiphanies. You know, as they come to her, she's putting them out there. You know, she understands that that's important to do. You know, she's gentle. She's loving. She's nurturing. But she's also strong. She's wise. You know, and again, I feel like if a Seven of Swords was to show themselves as I'm in this Empress energy, there's no way. I'll see you, right? The Sun is saying that. Like, it will be illuminated. So, good luck to you. Not you, to them. And then the Seven of Pentacles. Really, what's meant to be. Talks about, you know, who knows? Who knows? But, you know, this reading is giving me hope. I have to tell you, it's giving me hope that, you know, there is a lesson to be learned. I feel like I've learned that lesson, and I feel like same for you guys. Like, you know, there was some type of lesson, difficult lesson to be learned. And it doesn't mean anything was our fault. It just means that, you know, we're not going to allow whoever is in that Seven of Swords to hold us down, hold us back any longer. And by the way, some of you, I do feel like it's a relationship. And maybe you thought they were like a soulmate, but I feel like this is saying, no, my dear, they were not a soulmate. However, maybe a real soulmate will come in. Before I go, I just want to look at that soul. I want to look at the soulmate energy. Tell me more, tell me more. You know, the Two of Cups is touching the Eight of Cups. And that could certainly signify, you know, one energy being cleared and then another will open up. All right, we have the Seven of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. Nine of Pentacles is an independent type energy. This is an energy where, you know, you can truly take care of yourself. I feel like it's important that we reach this energy. You know, this talks about successful self-employment. Listen, as it's relating to me, I feel like this is a great omen. I'm glad it's here. Because to me, it just means keep plugging away, keep plugging away. Seven of Cups, you know, I certainly did question it. I just wanted to walk away. Give it all up. And then I thought, no. That makes them the winner, not me. I've worked too hard and too long, right, to on my channel and my videos. Like, it's devastating. All my videos are gone. And I put so much work into my videos, you know what I mean? That it was quite devastating. But I feel like as time moves along, I'm overcoming it. I'm having a new start, right, on Jen's channel. Some of you, I feel like, again, a karmic partner that I may have called them a soulmate, but I don't think that they are. I'm pretty sure they're not, especially if they're in that Seven of Swords energy, right? Because they're taking from you. Nine of Pentacles says, first of all, you can take care of yourself if you put your focus on that, right? Successful self-employment. Exactly what I needed to see. Seven of Cups before that, you know, the questioning of it. You know, almost like, well, what if I do it again? And then this channel gets stolen. You know, let's not put any bad omens out there, but it's not going to happen again. Well, I mean, I can't guarantee that, but like my eyes are wide open. Let's put it that way. Okay, I'm still not done. I'm going to look one more. Look at this. Ten of Cups. Beautiful. I knew the reading wasn't over. Ten of Cups. The House of Harmony. I feel like it's saying maybe we've been through the house of hell and now we're going to the House of Harmony. This is especially coming over that Two of Cups. I feel like it's giving some of you hope who've been dealing with, you know, almost like, I want to say like a narcissistic type energy, if this is a relationship. They aren't your people. They weren't your people. Not that there wasn't a lesson to be learned. And maybe simply that's all it is. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Now moving into the Empress's energy. I've overcome the beast within myself, right? Like, you know, like wanting to attack. But I didn't. Not physically. And then the Empress being mirrored by the Chariot coming over the Fool. So some of us, it's a new day, it's a new beginning. But again, it's just saying keep the faith, because this is truly unlimited energy. Relationship wise, again, you know, yes, you know, this can be difficult to end, but again, the sun, whatever being done in the night, it's going to come to the light. And then what you do with that will be up to you. But I feel like you're going to overcome that. And then you're going to start moving into true soulmate energy. Especially with the Three of Pentacles somewhere right here. Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles does talk about patience, right? I've had to be very patient. Many of you have had to be very patient. But it's so that a seed, your soul seed, can come to full fruition. Another way of saying that is like, you know, think of an apple tree, right? I don't want to pick the apple until the apple is ripe. I pick it too soon, it's sour. I pick it too late, it's mushy, right? I want to pick it at the ultimate time. Ten of Pentacles. Listen, whatever was taken, we are recovering it. We are recovering it, but tenfold. That's what I feel. Tenfold. All right, let's read Mother Mary, Inner Child, because especially with the Page of Cups and Inner Child, I feel like they're related. All right. Mother Mary watches over all children, including the child who resides within each adult. This card comes to you as a reminder to care for your inner child who is crying out for attention. If you're only working and not having fun, this part of you begins to feel neglected and sad. This is a message for you to create time for amusement and play. Your inner child also craves attention. If you've been feeling overly critical of yourself lately, he or she may feel shame or depression. Forgive yourself as Mother Mary forgives you for what you think you've done or not done. Learn from any mistakes instead of holding on to self-destructive guilt. Right this moment, please reassure your inner child that you love him or her. I love you, inner child. Thank you, guys. I hope this helps those who are going through similar situations. And again, it doesn't have to have anything to do with your a YouTube channel. It just means that energy has been difficult. Listen, I feel like this is a blessing. It's showing us that it is going to change, and with the change brings unlimited energy. Held us down for a little while, but that's it. All right, I love you guys. I thank you, and I'll see you next time at our table. Bye bye.